Good morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV Jet in the Valley. So this one is going to be a quick testimony about when I had to go for a psych eval. So I was in the United States military until I was 21, and I got out and I worked for a hospital. I'm a surgical technician in Columbus, and then I have had spinal cord damage since my last year in the military, at least, that was misdiagnosed for 13 years. So I was in too much pain to be working, as in, I needed a spinal cord fusion or spinal fusion. So I had to apply for disability. So when you apply for disability, they mandatorily make you go to a psych eval, right? That's part of their doctor checking out thing or whatever. So I was 25 or 26 at the time, and I went to, they did it in a lawyer's building. So there's a lawyer's office, and they just take you into a little room, and they proceed to ask you questions, and I think they kind of say they're checking your cognitive skills, and like, how many numbers can you remember? I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm going to ask you this question at a later date. And then I need you to pull up the information and testing your memory and stuff like that. So the last thing, after I'd been in there, those however long, I mean, maybe half hour, so it wasn't super long. But this guy, he was about 60 years old. No, he was older because my mom, I think my grandma might have known him. So this guy was probably about in his late 60s giving me the exam. And right toward the end, he just says, "Oh, yeah, and on your TV and on the TV boxes," he says, "they have cameras on there that are watching you, that they can see you from the TV." And I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Then he said, "Okay, we're all done now." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Okay, yep, we're done. That concludes it. That finishes it. But based on other stuff, based on the last question that I asked you, if you would have said yes, there are cameras that can see you in your TV or on your TV, that companies have been busted for putting cameras in your TV, like." This whole page, never-ending pages of companies that have been exposed and busted for using cameras in their technology to spy on people forever, okay? If I would have said yes, I did know people had the capability to spy on you through your TV, he would have called me a paranoid schizophrenic. He literally would have documented me as a paranoid schizophrenic. Literally what the guy told me. So if I would have been diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic, what kind of pills do you think they would have tried to put me on? Let's just think about this. Companies have been busted over and over and over and over and over again. In all different companies, different places, different people. I'm going to read a couple. Just a couple of the things that pop up when I search for it. Spying on us. How Amazon, Walmart uses surveillance tech to bust unions. Smart TVs may be watching and listening to in your home, FBI warns. Is your smart TV spying on you? All you need to know about the smart TVs. Then the TV camera. Past, present, and future. It literally goes on. The new lawsuit that shows facial recognition is officially, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not even going to get into that right now. But the fact that there are companies that have been busted and they have put cameras inside of their TVs and cameras inside of cable boxes, cameras inside of baby dolls, cameras inside of literally everything. Okay, they've been busted for it. But if I would have said yes, I would have been labeled a paranoid schizophrenic. Okay, once you get a medical and so-called medical, a mental health, quote unquote, diagnosis, it could take you years and years and years and thousands of dollars to get whatever was on your record, whatever disease they said that you had. taken off of your record, and your record follows you everywhere for any jobs or any so if you want to foster children, you want do Boys and Girls Club, you want all these different things, your medical record follows you. And so if that would have been on my record, that would have been on that how, and this is happening to people every single day. The mental health field is diagnosing people and putting their diagnosis on their record, on their permanent medical record, so that anybody at any time can do anything, they can say anything they want about anybody. Oh, well, look, back in this age, she got diagnosed as bipolar. Well, what are her symptoms? Oh, the exact same as having a hormone imbalance? And what do you say? She had a kid and her hormones leveled out and then she didn't have those problems anymore? What? Or, you know, they're experiencing symptoms of heavy metal toxicity, of too many heavy metals in your body, and it's mimicking different things. So it's literally, be aware that the mental health field is helping to cover up the different things that are going horribly wrong with our society. Our food, our air, and our water are all being contaminated, right? And instead of saying, hey, your guys are being poisoned, they're saying, oh, you have bipolar, you have ADHD, you have all of these different things. I'm not saying that people don't have problems with different things, because I know we all have problems with different things. But why are the problems there in the greater numbers that they're in? Would it be more likely that 1 out of 12 people have autism now? Or would it be more likely that maybe the fact that my drinking water smells like a pool, or my ingredients in my cookies say bio whatever, they're not real? We are getting more and more and more artificial. We are biological. We are meant to be in biological environments. They're taking us out of our biological environment and into artificial environments, and then trying to say that we have mental health problems, okay, because we have been contaminated and out of our natural habitat. Okay? Can you take a fish out of water and expect them to live? Take a fish out of water and say, they must have some mental health problems going on here. It's literally that ridiculous. People really need to wake up and see what is happening in our society. So with that, much love, many thanks, and I love you. Thank you.